Hello everybody, Luke back once again here to take a look at another backpack. Now, backpacks historically have been very expensive. A number of brands, including this one, have come out and tried to make them a lot cheaper, but not sacrifice quality. Used to be you used to have a cheap backpack that was complete junk, or a very overpriced backpack to get something that was halfway decent. So how does this compare to more expensive ones? How does this compare to cheaper ones? We'll talk about that a lot here in this video. Show you all the pockets, all the storage on this, how well it's made, and more. First though, this was not a review unit. I did buy this myself. When I'm done with this review unit, I actually donated this to inner city youth to help them have backpacks for next school year. So keep that in mind. And if you want to find out current pricing, I'll say there are cheaper backpacks. There are more expensive backpacks. But if you want to find current pricing changes so rapidly. I'll put a link to it in the first pinned comment and in the show notes down below where you can find it on Amazon there. So with that said, help us grow this channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. By doing so, you let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. So hopefully they recommend our videos to more people, and then more people will see our channel and help us grow. We would really appreciate it. So with that said, let's dive into the backpack. Start off on the back. Now, this is kind of one of their more mid-range ones, and it's pretty nice, but well, the straps, excuse me, are thicker than most backpacks I've seen in the cheap budget range. These are not as thick and as wide as many of them out there. Now, I would say what's I think most important to me is actually the thickness, the width of the backpacks straps rather than the padding, because that kind of spreads out the weight. If you ever had a heavy drawstring backpack, you know how it bites into your shoulder. This helps prevent that. I'll say it's not bad. This is not a horrible backpack with that. So keep that in mind. It does have hooks here for you to be able to hang things or a pair of sunglasses. It also has what they call the air vent here, flow air between it. It does okay. I find overall, even on my very expensive Swiss backpacks I've had in the past, doesn't really work quite as advertised to keep your back cool, but it definitely helps. It also has what they call a security pocket here. Now this does not lock. This bag pocket here is not actually lockable. It's security because the idea behind it is if you put your money, you put your wallet, you put your other valuables in this pocket. When you're wearing it, walking through a crowd, it's hard to be pickpocketed because they would have to pull your backpack away from your back, reach between your back and the backpack to get into this pocket. But it doesn't lock, so when you take it off, it is vulnerable. It is padded here to help protect the items in there. Not very deep, but it does go the entire width of the backpack and from here to here. So it's a decent size. You can fit easily some cell phones in there. You can fit some money, some passports, other important documents with it. Lastly, here in the back, before we look at some other parts, it does have this strap here. So if you have a carry-on or any suitcase with a handle that pops out, you can put the handle through this here and then just have your backpack sit on your luggage as you walk through the airport so you don't have to carry it, which is pretty nice. Let's start off at the top, then we'll go to the front. It does have a nice handle here. This is fabric. A lot of them are going plastic or metal, but it has very thick stitching on this, so it definitely feels like it'll be very well made overall. And I actually kind of like how that looks. It's a very clean. Sometimes you get these big, ugly handles up here. Very clean, very nice. If you're going to a business meeting and you're carrying all stuff, when I'd go to conventions, I'd often travel with basically a news kit in my back, cameras, tripods, laptops, and more, all in a backpack I would take to meetings and more. So kind of nice, it looks nice with that. Let's take a look at the front. You do have a kind of an interesting kind of sideways pocket. It looks very stylish. And it does have a storage area here, but it's bigger up here and smaller down here. So it kind of almost like a triangle opens up. But it's a nice little pocket to throw some stuff in there you want to easily be able to get your hands on. You do have a bigger little storage pocket here where it goes literally from the top here all the way to the bottom. And the side here, huge pocket, easily fits some decent sized tablets in there, all kinds of different items. Not a huge opening, but big enough to get a tablet in and out with it, as long as it's not some super sized crazy big tablet. Then we'll take a look at the front pocket. And I do like this. So a lot of budget friendly backpacks kind of just open up and there's nothing here. Now this pocket does go again all the ways down, and you have some dividers for pens and pencils, and you can put a tablet or a phone wherever you want up here, different things, tissues, Tide pens, a little area for your keychain. This pops out so you can have maybe your kid's house key or whatever you may need on that. Pretty nice little feature there. Now let's get into the main backpack part here. It also does have water bottle holders on both sides. You can throw a water bottle in there for easy access with it. And let's jump on in here. So this is a very big pocket. You can see all the ways down there. It does have 2 mesh pockets here. Not a ton of storage. There's not another pocket here, but it is nice to have a couple pockets in it. So it doesn't end up just being a black hole down there, stuff laying. Not as many as some of their more expensive ones. Even from this own brand that has more expensive backpacks, some of those would have additional pockets. But if you're not looking to drop a ton of small stuff, not a big deal. It does have this USB here, so if you have a battery pack in here, you can plug this USB in. And then there's another USB here where you can plug your own cable in and charge your devices whenever you want without needing to open it up, get the cable, run the cable through the zipper wherever to charge your items. Really nice when you're at Disney, amusement parks, conventions, wherever you need to get in there and charge multiple devices, because let's be honest, batteries don't last forever. And then it does have a laptop lay flat pack here where you can fully open this for your laptop and other storage. So you do have a pocket on this side to put tablets or whatever. Sorry about the noise there. You do have this little Velcro pocket here where you can open it. You can put in a laptop there. You got another pocket here to put in other electronics, external hard drives, tablets, whatever it may be. Now, technically, this would follow FCC rules. We could lay this open and then have it go through your their scanners with your laptop in there. Often I find with TSA, they still make me take it out, even though technically this would be allowed. The TSA employees still want you to actually go and remove it. So a few things on this backpack. This is a very stylish backpack. I really like how it looks. This is a backpack I could wear to a convention, have all my electronics in here to basically run a whole newsroom back in the day. And it looks nice. You know, nothing like being in a suit and tie carrying a backpack because you need it to have cameras and tripods and whatever to the interview, but show up looking weird and like, hey, why are you wearing like a high school looking backpack or a middle schooler's backpack? This is a nice looking, very sharp backpack. There's a lot of pockets, there's a lot of storage in here. Even compared to their more expensive brands, some of those more expensive backpacks, or more expensive backpacks for this brand and more expensive brands, will have some additional pockets in here, some additional storage. You may get like a zipper on this side for more. I think for most people though, this is a very good backpack with a decent amount of storage places in it. That works pretty well. So I don't think you're going to find yourself being like, man, I wish there was more storage in this. Maybe some more sub pockets, but overall, I think for most people, this is pretty nice. The straps are good quality. Definitely feel like this is a good day backpack. Am I going to go hiking the Appalachian Trail with this backpack? No, it's not made for that kind of backpack. Am I going to go take the family to Disney and have our water bottles and sunscreen and whatever else we need in there? Yeah, this is perfect. This is a great backpack for that kind of thing. So also a very nice school backpack if it's going to be for a school age kid. Like I said, that's where this backpack's headed off to. So 2 thumbs up, does the job, does it well. Very, very happy with the quality of it. If you want to find this on Amazon, I'll put a link to it down in the show notes down below. Very, very happy with that. Pricing changes often though, so you're going to want to check that link for current pricing. So if you're new here, do us a big favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Check out our over 400 reviews on this channel. We would really appreciate your support. Until next time, take care and be safe.